Okay, so I haven't run one of these in a long while, and I'm actually going to make this one available for everyone, not just Chanchai help. Hopefully my fan isn't in the way in the microphone. So, learning all the styles, Rona was kind of one of my favorites playstyle-wise. A lot of characters have jumps that are meant to, like, evade and trap, and Rona's, for the most part, is just for trapping, and I really like the idea of that. And Crystal's great, but just being able to rely on just raw power is something I'm also attracted to. So, yeah, Rona's been one I've been trying to do for a long time, and I had enough glory, and I was like, screw it, we're just going to buy her and just go with it. And so, yeah, we're in this match here, and we make some mistakes. There's some mistakes made, but I really feel this is a good match. We have, I think, a pretty good team composition. The carry was going to switch to a crystal, like Samuel or something, which I probably would have preferred more. I know Baron's one of the best characters in the game right now, but still, I feel like having crystal and weapon mix would have been better. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Him and I both make a lot of overextensions in the game, and it costs us eventually. Ooh, in the update you can see what everybody's telling each other, which is great. That's cool. So, one of the great things is all my abilities are based on this Blood Wrath thing. I don't have to worry about my energy depleting, really, and I love it. I can use my moves as I please. And, I'm a little too scared. There's that flicker, and I'm not paying attention up there. The thing is Cruel is really painful to fight against when you're as low level as I am, and I don't know good strategies against him since he can just start sucking life out of you. So I didn't want to be that guy, so I just figured, screw it, let's focus on just clearing our jungle a few times. I'm keeping an eye out, seeing when Baron leaves the lane. For those watching, the jungler, your responsibility, you know, is to jungle properly and stuff. If your captain joins you, which the captain kind of should be joining you, the carry should be doing a good enough job on their own. They should be joining you so you can go sweep the other team's jungle out. But, you know, it's kind of, you know, run it as you please. So I'm going to try and catch this Gwen. I should have just met her face on rather than try to get that upper. The lunges, you have to predict where they're going to go, not just where they are. And I don't do that for a while. Near the end of the game, I get really good at just, like, trying to, wedge myself in between the team. Like, this is not that smart, because I don't have all my tools available, so I can already smell my life starting to deplete, so I just try to book it. And it doesn't seem like anybody's invested in boots, or they've used it all already, so I'm just going to try and get up here, so if I die, these two can guard me. I do use my jump evasively there, but I do get to live because of it. I don't really know what to do in this situation. I'm too fragile, so I'm just going to go back. Rona's a glass cannon at first, and then by the end of it, she's still pretty weak on the health, but a lot better off than I currently am. So one of ours dies. No, one of theirs dies on that. Yeah. They got first blood, if I remember right, but we killed right back. This Dodgio and Baron do a pretty good job of keeping the lane on their own. I kind of keep an eye out to see when there's threes out there, but for the most part, everything seems to be okay. No one ever took the Ent in the middle. You want to try and take that if you can. Again, that should probably be done with multiple people, but I wasn't getting multiple people. I don't think Adagio comes into the jungle like twice the entire game, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't know, like, this Flicker seemed great at times and horrible at others, and I really wasn't sure what his ideas were. A good Flicker should be hiding in the shadows, jumping out, and getting those delicious kills, like, when no one expects it. I didn't see him go away, so I just figure, the Baron's back. I'm going to go back to jungling and doing what I do best. What I don't see is this Gwen down here getting ballsy on me. But, yeah, if that Crystal Sentry wasn't there, she would have tried to hunt me down. Which I don't quite get, because I think I can take her. Gwen's thing is poking, and mine is about being in your face, I think, so... yeah. I should have seen her up there and gone after her, but just decided to clean up. See Adagio coming down, which was kind of weird. He made a great leader through this game. This is what a captain should do. So here I am. I'm trying to get this to happen. Yep, and that is how Rona in the lane seems to work, is just get out there. And this is where I learned a lesson. I do not want to overextend. I am not going to win anything that way. I chased him because I saw Cruel up front, and there was no way that thing was going to be able to beat me on his own. But as you can see, Flicker's finally starting to utilize his stealth well. Well, was. This is so strange. Like, you are just not going to beat me in that war of attrition. I need to learn to cancel that. I know I can't. And that was a poor jump. I don't know what he's thinking here. He still can't win. I know he's got his big fountain thing going on. I'm waiting to see if I can kind of jump behind him on this. I should have just jumped out to wedge myself between him and that lane. That would have kept him from being able to do anything stupid, but it's fine. Buy some items. Okay, at this point, this is what his plan was. You can tell he didn't have perfect communication, or else I would have been dead a lot sooner. He was just baiting me into, like, sticking around. Everyone else got the message and joined. That was dumb on my part, eventually smart on his part. I don't think it was necessarily dumb on his part. It would have been better if he had, like, communication with his team, which didn't seem to be the situation. I could be wrong. Once they understood what he was going for, I played right into their game. Not smart. But Baron seems to be doing pretty well up there. He's got a couple kills. I'm just going to go back into the money grinding. My setup is just ramping offense, so I need to get as much money as I can to get all my items. And I'm just not going to mess with success here. Yeah, Baron's doing mediocre, it seems, so... I accidentally step out. I was going to try and catch that Cruel. I'm trying to catch them. I need to come up behind them and trap them. Make the run over. Because when you do that, they have to walk through like all that stuff you left out for them, and that's painful for them. I'm going to try and get... Yeah, see right there, that wasn't smart. I should have wedged myself between the two of them and probably gone after the Cruel. I don't see this Flicker, or else I probably wouldn't have left. But, I mean, that's the point of Flicker. Going back to jungle. Miner's full, and I'm more surprised the other team didn't take a swipe at it, but maybe it's just because Adagio just does not let up on the pressure at all this entire game. I should be up there at this point. I'm not, and that's not good on my part. And once again, Baron is dead, but I realize what I need to be doing. I accidentally canceled my windmill for a speed attack, and I should have finished it up. I would have gotten the kills. So yeah, still waiting on Baron to show up, and until then I'm just going to clear out the lane here. Adagio seems to be doing a good job of getting in there and staying in there, so I'm just not going to mess with success. They're doing just fine. I'm going to go back to this. I didn't quite realize how little their Cruel was juggling, and knowing that now... Yeah, he keeps... Now I see this. This Cruel was just determined to be a lane Cruel, and... Unless the rest of the team is equipped and ready for it, your job's pretty clear as Cruel, it seems. Get in the lane, do some damage, get your stuff up and attack, and this Cruel only has 4 items. One thing I don't get is the Storm Edge for a very long time, and I wouldn't say that was smart on my part. Again, I'm just running a recommended build. I'm just mashing buttons. I need to start getting brave and not doing that anymore. Here we go. This is what I should be doing, because even though I don't think I get a kill in this, I really get him messed up here. Gwen comes to the rescue with him and knocks out Adagio. Trying to just make sure I can distract him enough here. And I'm pretty sure I'm dead here, yeah. But Baron doesn't seem to understand what I was doing, and I'm just trying to be a meat shield, maybe get a kill, but he just needs to get back, and luckily he does in time. I don't get what this Gwen's trying to do here. You're not going to be able to do that, nor do I understand what Adagio is trying to do on his own. I see what's happening, and I'm trying to get over there. Again, dumb. I should have gotten in front of him, but not playing smart, Baron here, I don't know what he's trying to do in this game. Like, there's no benefit of you staying back there. But, you know, I get my kill. I should have been doomed. He luckily shows up at the right second. There's no reason at all for Baron to be in that corner of the place. Unless he's trying to run to the Crystal Sentry for cover, there's no reason whatsoever. We're setting a nice 7-7. Got a little bit of a lead on the gold, not much. So they're trying to get involved here, and I don't want them to lose, so I'm just gonna do what I do best and spin. We get the kill. That one I feel could have been done better with Adagio's help. The Gwen doesn't want to get involved. She wants to get that last kill, and she probably could have, but just didn't play that well. This Adagio realizes I'm helpful, so he starts healing me a bit. I should have jumped up behind him. I mean, he would have ran. He could have run up anyway, but you know, scared him off. Set off their bomb. I don't want them seeing me when I don't want them to see me. Since Adagio's not going to go, I'm going to take some of their jungle from him. I can jump over this wall, but I just want to see if they're in the brush at all. It's one ability I really love in this game, is the ability to jump over walls. I really feel this game, even though it goes pretty quick, it could have gone quicker if they had invested in visibility. If there was more visibility on our side. Just a little bit more, and I don't think that flicker would have lasted nearly as many times as it did. That flicker goes up against me a lot, and just should not. I just book it out of there. Gwen's going to rip me apart. I can get in there, I just gotta wait for them to drop their health a bit. Luckily this Adagio is really using his health and items wisely. Gives him enough of a boost to get through. It's actually quite a while before a turret falls, and I think it's right here. Yeah, we just make a push. There's 100 minions. There's just no reason not to. Here we go. That is what I've been meaning to do this whole game. And the only difference is I should not have gotten in front of him. I should have stayed on the other side of him. Kept him trapped. But he's weak and he's running away. And yeah, easy kill. Overextending himself and he's surrounded by us. And then we have these guys. Like, why would you do any of the things you're doing? So with that kill, this Cruel is desperate. I'm going to jump over on that side, or I'm going to wedge myself over there with the wheel. And then after this drops, yeah, he's dead. I should have gotten my Storm Edge just to end in my item layout, but it's fine. I keep telling him, like, let's go get the Sentry. And again, this Baron is a decent one and would be better if he learned communication. That's one thing I've really started to understand. Pings are there for a reason, and I'm pinging the crap out of him. Not in an annoying way, but more like, please, let's go do something. As long as Gwen isn't threatening anybody's life, I'm just going to let her waste time on that when Cruel is causing damage. Then when I get far enough, yeah, we just do this. And there it is. Cruel's still trying to make something happen over here, and I should have moved that a little sooner. That would have killed a lot faster. But we get that. We get the ace. This is pretty much game now. All that ramping damage just... it hurts. They kill off the Kraken. I guess that's cool. But that's GG's. This video is just showing how much fun Rona is, but also to show you what just the minimal amount of team synergy can do. So I hope people take something away from this. I'm going to upvote myself. I didn't know I could do that. And I hope you enjoy.